Hello and welcome to the Kajabi course Kickstarter. Now this is a little playlist of bite-sized trainings that I've put together to help you get set up, structured and ready for sale with your very first Kajabi course. Now, if you like this training, if you find it useful but you'd like to access it somewhere other than YouTube, please make sure to click the link that's below or above or wherever that link is that will give you 7 days free access to the Hero Collective. And the Hero Collective is my A to Z of Kajabi training, which is perfect for someone who is just getting started with their Kajabi website. I hope you're going to find this training series useful. I have a feeling you will. If you enjoy it, please make sure to like and subscribe. And I would also love it if you would leave a comment over in the chat with what it is that you would like me to cover next. All right, guys, so this part of our training, what we're going to look at is setting up a product inside of Kajabi. Now, there are so many different types of products that you could set up. You could use Kajabi to set up a course, set up a membership, have coaching clients, create a podcast, whether it's a public podcast or a private podcast. Okay, all those things are possible inside of Kajabi. But today, what we are focusing on is setting up a course. And the first thing that we're going to get started with is structuring that course. So let me share my screen and we will jump into it. All right, guys, so we're inside of my main Kajabi site. And I wanted to start off here because the first thing that I want to chat to you guys about is draft products. Now, inside of your Kajabi account, if you have already maxed out the number of products available on your Kajabi plan, so if you're on a Kajabi basic plan, then for a lot of you guys, you'll only be able to create 3 products. So if you're seeing a 3 here, in my site, I can create 8, okay? So I'm at the maximum limit of products already created in my account. Now, what will happen in that instance, if I go up here to click the button for new product, the first thing it's going to ask me is, well, what kind of product do you want to create? Now, in this particular example, we're going to go with course. You could also do podcast, coaching, or community, which is quite different. Now, I'm going to say, yes, I'd like to get started creating a new course and get started. And I get this little notification that says, well, okay, but you've reached your limit for course products. This product will be created in draft mode. Okay, now you can't take an already existing, like an already published course in your account and set it back to draft to enable you to create a new published course. Okay, it's not for that function. So what would happen? It only creates in draft. You can't set something back to draft. It's only for something new that you're creating that you could create it in draft, and you can only create one draft of each product type. So a draft podcast or a draft course or a draft coaching product, okay? And the way that it will become published is that you will either delete one of your existing published courses to make space for it, or you'll upgrade your Kajabi plan to like a growth plan, or you might consider adding on Kajabi Access, which would double the products available to you inside of your Kajabi account. So we would give it a title, XYZ mini course, and a blurb. Oops. Something like that. And then you would decide if you want Kajabi to help you out with a bit of a starting structure for this course. Now, I like to leave that switched on because it saves you a little bit of time. It creates an outline for you, and then you can go through and rename the modules and rename the lessons, okay? But if you want to start with a blank slate, you absolutely can. You would just toggle that one off, and then it's not going to create anything for you. You will create everything yourself. And we would do it like this and continue. And you would put an image in here to represent your course, and you can see the dimensions, and then that's what's going to show to students in their library when they log in. And we would save and finish, and the Kajabi wizard will go away and create for you a starting structure on the course outline and also a waitlist page, which is what I'm going to look at in the next little mini tutorial with you. It's not a very, it's not much of a designer waitlist page. You'll have to make some edits to it, but it does give you a bit of a starting point. All right, so let's bear with Kajabi for 1 second while it gets this done. All right, so you can see there that it has given me 5 modules and it's still working on that waitlist page. It's given me a number of lessons inside of each module. And then we will go through and we will customize the modules and the lessons that sit within them. All right, so Let me just give it a second because it's going to jump on over into the course outline for us in a moment, and I'll be able to show you what it looks like in the back end. Okay, it took us a little bit of time, but it has generated that outline for us. And you can see up here, this product is in draft mode. Now, unlock all product features when you upgrade your plan. And then you can also publish this product after you free up product space by deleting another product. So again, you can't take a published product and set it back to draft. You would either need to delete it or upgrade your plan to allow for more products. Right, and then as we come down here, you'll see that starting structure that Kajabi have given us, and everything just gets created for us in draft mode. And then you would go through, you customize everything, and then when you're happy with the lessons, you would set them to publish. Okay, guys, we will leave it there with part 1 of our training on draft products. And what we're going to get into next is how you can make use of Kajabi's new feature where it automatically sets you up a waitlist page every time you create a new course. So let's dive into that.